a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave.
Hi guys, welcome to Peachy Steel. This video is not a gaming video at all. It's nothing to do with gaming. It's completely different to any video I've ever made previously. I haven't released any gaming videos in a while, but don't worry, there's loads on the way. There's been a complete break from Peachy Steel, but it's all happening soon. Stay tuned. But this video, as the title suggests, it's 12 reasons why Spencer has a goddamn twin. This is about Pretty Little Liars. This is a show that I am obsessed with at the moment. I mean, it is literally taking over my life. I was almost about to rewatch the entire series, but I didn't because I don't have that much spare time. But guys, this video, I've just actually watched the most recent episode today, and I am just overwhelmed with reasons as to why Spencer has a twin, and the twin is AD. Maybe, actually, the twin might not be AD, I don't know, but Spencer definitely has a twin. Spencer has a goddamn twin, and I have 12 reasons as to why this is true. So guys, we're gonna kick off. This is the most strangest thing, but let's just do it. So, reason number 1. Tyler Blackburn pretty much told us about this, okay? He pretty much said in an interview, he said, you haven't met AD, but you've kind of met them. Which means Spencer looked like Spencer's twin. We met Spencer's twin, but we didn't know we were meeting Spencer's twin because she was playing as Spencer and we didn't know any different because we just assumed it was Spencer in the show. It's real. What else could he possibly have meant? I mean, what are you trying to tell us, Tyler? Seriously. Reason number 2. Okay, so as we now know, another complete shocker at the end of the last half season in 7A, we found out that Mary Drake is Spencer Hastings' biological mother, as we know, and that was a complete shock as it is. But Mary Drake has kind of been dropping a few hints herself, okay, about this whole twin thing. And if anybody knows that Spencer has a twin, it's going to be the birth mother, because I'm sure she would have noticed that. That's something you can't really miss. So, in one scene, this is point number 2. Mary Drake says, she sees a picture of Melissa and Spencer Hastings and says, oh, you guys the sisters look really alike. It's almost like you're twins. So the word twins is literally being used. It's literally being in our face. Twins, okay? Point number 3, again on Mary Drake. There was a part where Mary Drake is in a car and she's with Hannah. She might be with Hannah. I can't remember the entire scene. But anyway, she's with somebody. And the point that she says is, all families have secrets. And sometimes those secrets are actual people. Now, we as the audience assumed that she was talking about herself in like some kind of like, you know, philosophical third-party way of looking at it. But no, I think she was talking about her other baby, Spencer's twin, that nobody knows about. It's a complete secret. She had a second baby the same time she had Spencer. Nobody could adopt it. She let it do whatever it wanted, or whatever, I don't know what happened. But that's what she meant. That has to be what she meant. Point number 4, again on Mary Drake, because it's all kind of related. Let's not forget, Mary Drake is a twin herself. She is Jessica De Laurentiis' twin sister, played by the same actress, of course, because why wouldn't we? So the chances of being a twin and having twins is very high. So there you go. It makes perfect sense that Spencer, out of everybody, would have a twin. Point number 5. Okay, so if you're eagle-eyed and obsessed with this show, you will notice that Spencer has been rocking this Apple Watch for the whole of this season so far. I mean, it's like an Apple Watch. It might be a normal watch, I don't know, but she has been wearing it in almost every scene. However, there are a few scenes the watch goes missing. And these scenes happen to be the scenes that are most likely that is not Spencer. It is, in fact, Spencer's evil twin. Or maybe Spencer's regular numeral twin. We don't know if she's evil or not for sure, but definitely Spencer's twin anyway. Point number 6, okay? In today's episode, this is very, very recent. Today's episode, Spencer bumps into Toby. At the Radley, she's having a drink. He bumps into her. They chat, they're friendly, that's fine. Toby hasn't actually been in it since Yvonne tragically died, dramatically, in the hospital bed. Spencer says that she's very stressed out. There's a lot of like sounds and noises going around her. And Toby says, well, like, I mean, I'm in the cabin, it's very quiet. You couldn't hear a sound if you wanted to. Why don't you come join me sometime? And the second he said it, it was like he could feel the awkwardness in, like, the tension it was just awkward between the two of them. Spencer's kind of looking away and Toby's looking away, and it was just a blatantly awkward thing for Toby to say. Spencer changed the subject ASAP, and it was never mentioned again. She leaves, he leaves, they part their ways. Pretty much done. However, later on then, who arrived at Toby's cabin but Spencer? But maybe it wasn't Spencer. Maybe it was Spencer's twin, because like I just mentioned, she wasn't wearing the watch, okay? Spencer's twin arrives at Toby's cabin, dressed completely in black, which isn't really like our Spencer, and she's not wearing a watch. And you know what's the most interesting part though, okay? Because as you know, if you watch Pretty Little Liars, the costume design, they put so much work and so much effort into it. And it's fantastic. Nothing is done by chance, like nothing is done by mistake, really. But in this scene, okay, Spencer is obviously, I mean, she comes in, she takes off her jacket, and the dress she's wearing has no sleeves. Her arms are full shown, her wrists are full shown, and it's so obvious she's not wearing this watch that she's previously been rocking every other episode. So she's not wearing the watch. And of course, then her and Toby get a bit hot and heavy, okay? But one thing Toby says is that Spencer makes like a snarky comment about what will be, or what happens, or something like that. And Toby actually says, that doesn't sound like the Spencer I know, because it's not the Spencer he knows. It's not at all. It's Spencer's evil twin. Point number 7, okay? Another thing about Spencer and the watch and the weirdness going on with her. In a previous episode, Spencer met Ren at the airport. But we didn't know Spencer was going to meet Ren. The story was actually focused on Arya and Ezra at that time, because there was a whole Nicole thing. Ezra ran out the door. It was all very dramatic and fantastic. But anyway, Ezra's at the airport and he turns around and he sees Spencer having a really heated conversation with Ren Kingston. If you remember Ren, he is this suspiciously weird doctor that always kind of appears when you don't really expect him to. He's a little bit creepy since day one. He's been in it since the pilot episode, all the way through, a little bit creepy. But we see these two having a very heated debate. It wasn't like a casual conversation anyway. And that was weird. Again, Spencer is not wearing the watch. Watch is gone. Not ankles, what am I saying? Wrists are bare. Arms are bare. And this is not done by accident. This is purposely put there. No watch. And then the strange thing happened. Spencer goes to Ezra and says, listen, Ezra, don't go telling Arya about this. No one needs to know I'm here, kind of thing. Which is weird as hell. I mean, what? Why? And this was a few episodes ago, you know. This already happened a while back. And it's never come up. Spencer has never mentioned to the girls that she has been in contact with Ren. Not once, not ever, not to anybody. It's never been mentioned. So obviously, it wasn't Spencer. It was clearly her twin sister. Point number 8. Point number 8, okay. A while back, the girls went to do a bit of investigating, as they do, into who Mary Drake was, okay? They spoke to this doctor called Dr. Cochrane, who's a bit of an alcoholic, a bit of a crazy person, and Dr. Cochrane actually gave us a few clues. Dr. Cochrane actually mentioned that there was more than one baby, okay? Which is weird as hell, because I think he gave birth to them or something. Not gave birth, what does the doctor do? Birthed them. Made the birth happen. You know what I mean, shut up, alright. Anyway, so he said that he was delivering 2 of her babies. Why 2 of her babies? Why not say both of her babies? You know what I mean? He said 2 of them, meaning that there's probably more than 2. You know? Like, we know there was Charles, Cece, Charlotte, whatever name you want to go by. And we know there was Spencer. And now, I mean, as I'm completely guessing, that there is a mysterious baby number 3, and that's the 2 babies he was talking about. He was talking about Spencer and Spencer's twin. There you go. Okay, which leads us on to our next point. Point number 9. Point number 9. Dr. Cochrane, again, also says that another one of Mary's babies ended up in child protective care. He did say that this was after Charles. We know it wasn't Spencer, so which one? Mary obviously has another kid that was put into child protective care, which is obviously Spencer's twin. Obviously she, comes back and pretends to be Spencer whenever she wants to have a bit of fun with Toby, and God knows what else she's doing. So there you go. There you go. That's 9 points already. Point number 10. Spencer gets a letter from her birth mother, Mary Drake, but this letter isn't addressed to Spencer at all. This letter says, "To my child." Very mysterious, very vague. To my child. Maybe it was actually supposed to be for the other baby or both babies. Who do we know? To my child. Weird. It should have said, "Dear Spencer." It didn't. That's a big red flag. That's a big hint. Point number 11. Charlotte De Laurentiis, okay, as we know, she made this whole dollhouse thing. Fantastic episode, fantastic piece of work. But the dollhouse was filled with all these like toys and stuff from her childhood. And there is noticeably a framed artwork on the wall with 3 handprints. 3, okay, symbolizing 3 children. Herself, Spencer, Spencer's evil twin. I keep saying evil. She might be a really nice person. We don't know much about her yet. And the final point, I left this point last because it's the, like, I mean, you can't look at a theory about this and not come across this point. So I put it last because everybody already knows about it. But I will say it because it is a big, massive clue, massive hint. Hannah's dream. She's visited by Spencer, but it can't possibly be Spencer because, like, the real Spencer, it can't be that because, well, one, she looks entirely different. She's not having bangs. Real Spencer has bangs. This Spencer didn't have bangs. And she says things like, she's asking about, oh, who killed Charlotte? Why, if Hannah was dreaming that, why would she dream that? She doesn't know. Nobody knows. And Hannah is very confused. She's like, well, I don't know. I don't know. And then even Spencer is like, oh, she's actually really confused because she thought that Hannah knew because that's not Spencer. That was Spencer's evil twin. Spencer's evil twin also says AD, but there's been no mention of AD before this dream that Spencer was in. So how could Hannah dream this AD when before it's never even been mentioned? And the last thing is that Spencer starts singing her this lullaby. And it's the exact same lullaby that Mary Drake sang to real Spencer when Spencer got shot. Is that a coincidence? It most certainly is not a coincidence. All this stuff has been leading up to Spencer having a twin. There's no other explanation. This is the biggest theory. I mean, there has to be a reason why everyone thinks this is true, because it is. You'll see. There's 2 episodes left, and in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to make a follow-up video to this, and it's either going to be like, oh, sorry guys, I was wrong. But it won't be that. It'll be, booyah! I guessed it. Yeah, I own you. Tell you. That's it. I am ahead of the game here. But there you go, guys. There are my 12 reasons. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me your own theories. If anybody else has 12 equally as convincing points as I just laid out, please do tell me. But yeah, guys, I'm very interested to know what you're talking about this and to know what you're thinking about with this show. This is like the most social TV show I've ever watched. I mean, everybody is so vocal about their opinions. And here I am, making a video about a TV show. I mean, I have a gaming channel. This isn't what this is. This is what I do. But here we are. We're doing it anyway. And I can't help it. I had to make this video, guys. I just had to. I had to get it out there. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe if you want some super fun gaming videos. Different audience, really. But who knows? If you're up for it, give me a subscribe, give me a comment, give me a like, all that stuff. And let me know what you think, guys. Bye.